Let's do a quick reset with Jason Biggs. You would have known him from Big, Addams Family, Brady Bunch, but we know him. He was pulled over with his father driving across country in his Toyota Corolla.
Someone does their research, huh?
Did he know you had weed in the car?
He did not.
Well, we was pumping in the subwoofers.
Mobb Deep, Farside, and Tribe.
The one song you didn't play in your Audi, though.
Which one?
Sound of Music, Do Re Mi.
Dude. These are some deep cuts, bro. You don't mess around, man. It's almost creepy. I took singing lessons when I was a little kid, and they did not go well. DSTROY, they did not go well. Fast forward a couple years again, I'm asked to come in and read at Disney. And they were like, but it is a musical. We just want to have you come in. Well, oh, so when I was a kid, the song that I had to do was Do Re Mi. And it stayed in my head as trauma. The singing coach at Disney, he hands me a sheet of paper. It is, of course, Do Re Mi. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I had blown it. This movie was not going to happen. That movie, Frozen.
Dang, Sid could have had a little action figure of his dad.
That's right. Well, I did do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes,
the TV
Leonardo.
Series, and
Come
I
on.
play Leonardo, so I do have an action figure with my voice.
Take that.
Yeah, take that. What's up?
My name is DSTROY, my brother.
And here I am with Jersey's own, your man Jason Biggs. What's going on, young man?
What's up? How are you?
You know me, man, being amazing, but not as awesome as you, man. Untitled Home Invasion Romance.
Yes, sir. What do you think of that title?
Bro, I was like, wait, is this another one? Because, you know, American Pie, that wasn't the original title.
It was not. It was not. In fact, the original title of American Pie was Untitled Teenage Sex Comedy that studios will probably hate, but we think you will love, that can be made for under $10 million.
There you go.
Yeah, so this was my ode to that.
Yeah. How proud is the younger version of you that did the Crest Campbell Soup and Cheerios commercials at this moment?
I love it. I love it. Really proud. Really proud. Because that kid who was doing those commercials had it in the back of his mind that maybe one day he could direct, you know? And so it's very, very cool. And, you know, look, that kid was really young. You know, I started when I was 5 or something here in the city. And so the fact that I'm still here all these years later, at all, in any capacity, doing anything, talking to you, getting to promote something, anything, you know, I'm still kicking around is a great thing that I'm proud of. But being able to now, you know, jump into the director's chair was really special.
Let's go. As the World Turns legend, 15 years old, you was out here?
Yeah, what's up?
Screen testing with the hotties?
You know it. You know it. That was my first kiss, actually. My first kiss was in a screen test for As the World Turns. I was 15. I was a late bloomer. I was 15, whatever, and I was already cast in the show, and they wanted to bring on a character that was like going to play a love interest for me, I guess, and so I had to audition with 4 girls. They brought 4 girls.
Yikes.
And they were going to film it, you know. So my first kiss was not only with 4 girls, but it was filmed. You know, there's footage of my first kiss somewhere. Now I don't know which of the 4 girls went first, but I did run into 2 of them.
Yes.
Later on in my life.
Let's go.
One of whom kind of dated a little bit.
Let's go.
Fast forward, and then the other of whom, just a few years ago, I was walking in the subway. And I walked past this girl, and I was like, I know her. And I turn around, and she turns around at the same time. We're like, hey, and we come back to each other, and we're like, oh my God, nice to see you again. Da, da, da. And she says to me, she goes, you'll never believe this, but you were my first kiss.
Holy.
I go, get out of here. I go, you might have been mine, or my second, or my third, or my fourth.
Yikes!
I don't remember, but you were in my top 4 for sure.
Yeah. Screen Actors Guild Award, MTV Movie Award. But how was it being Emmy nominated from a show you got fired from?
Yeah, that was delicious. I was the only one nominated from the show that year. Take that. Yeah, I got brought into the executive producer's office, the showrunner's office, and he sat me down, 15 years old, and he's like, you know, I'm letting you go from the show. I was like, man, okay, that it stung. It stung. But then the Emmy nominations came out like a month later, and I was the only one from the show to get nominated. So there was a bit of a like, okay, all right, how bad could I have been?
Yeah.
It was a bit of a middle finger, you know what I mean?
The first time I had the pleasure of seeing you on stage, I was a young kid, The Graduate.
Oh, yeah, man.
Listen, sitting in the back, and my dad yells at Kathleen Turner to put her clothes back on.
That was not your dad. Shut up. No, it wasn't.
Son, fam.
No. Get out of here. Every night she would get up on that stage and she would go completely in the nude. She would drop her towel on and be completely nude. And in that brief moment before her next line, or maybe it was my line, someone yelled, yeah, Kathleen, your dad. Hey, Kathleen, put your clothes back on. Your dad, man. Has he apologized to Kathleen?
No apologizations. What a bad dad he is.
Bastard.
Terrible
dad.
How about your dad taking you up into scaffoldings and stuff before it was, not FDA approved, and you try to get your kids to go up there and they said, nah, that's not cool.
They were cranes essentially, but they basically would drive over the train tracks and a big thing would come down and it would lift the truck off.
Like the claw game, huh?
Yeah, the claw game. It was a giant claw game, bro. Yes, that's it, man. And it's so funny. It was a claw game. And then like take it off and put it on the back of the chassis of the tractor trailer.
Up there?
And my dad took me up there, man. It was awesome.
What is it like to go from having no money in the bank and telling Freddie Prinze Jr. I have a private jet waiting for me, man?
Yeah, that was a nutty experience. So I was shooting these 2 movies at the same time, and the one movie came in, sort of second. I was already booked on the one, but the second movie came in and was like, we want you so bad that we will work with the other schedule.
Nice.
We'll work around it. And a couple of times that meant having to put me on a PJ and fly me to the other coast.
He said a PJ. Look at this Jersey kid.
Look at this kid, man, from
Holy
Jersey.
Smokes.
Talking Teterboro and shit.
No more Toyota
dude.
Corolla.
Hell no. From Corolla to Gulfstream, bitch.
Holy smokes. The best pep talk you ever got was when your manager, Brian, at the time said, fuck the shit out of that pie.
Yeah, essentially. I literally, read the script of American Pie, not called American Pie at the time. And it was so funny. It was I was the late 90s. I was auditioning. There was a resurgence of teen movies, and I was the right age in LA. I was auditioning for all of them. I came off this pilot. I was like, I had this new manager, Brian, and like it was a moment in time, and all of these scripts I was reading, and I would have been psyched. I was coming close on a bunch of them, would have been psyched to get any of them.
Come on.
And then the script for American Pie comes along, and I'm like, oh, damn, this is different. This one's different. And the pie scene, I was like, oh, shit, that is so funny. And I was like, I want to be that. I have to be that guy. I'm that guy. I have to be that guy. This is the one. This is my movie. And so I was always super pumped, psyched to do the pie scene. And then the day of filming, I had a brief moment of, oh shit, like are people gonna see this movie? Or what if it's not successful and only like people that might hire me next see it and they're like, oh my God, he does like softcore porn. Like, like I just had this brief kind of this is before I was on Zoloft, so my OCD was still through the fucking roof.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so I was like freaking out a little bit, and I called him, and he's like, listen, Jason, you go in there and you fuck the shit out of that pie. He knew. He was like, this is lightning in a bottle. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Absolutely. And, I had to give it 100. You can't give it 50%. You had to go
all in.
The pie asked for it.
Let's go.
The pie liked it rough.
Yeah,
pie was like, I don't want
Impregnate
50%. Yeah, it choked me.
Yeah, let's go.
And so I went hardcore with the pie for, a good half a day. And
bro.
Yeah.
You're sober now, but driving in a golf cart by the cliff, man.
Yeah, jeez.
That must have been amazing, man.
It was, hey, you know what? It was a thrill ride. Me and Eddie were drinking Bloody Marys on the plane. We went, it's a 45-minute flight. We're trying to see how many we could down. 6 was the answer.
Shit,
and
awesome.
Yeah.
They cut you off at 2 now.
Yeah, exactly. They do, right? We got there and we had these golf carts and we were wasted, and I was just like driving around and came real close, man. Like brakes applied,
Yeah.
skid. There's a cliff. In other news,
Doing
actor
his own
Jason
stunts.
Biggs. Yeah, right. Yeah.
You was wilding though? Were you wilding when you was hardcore? Were you wilding like outside partying
yeah,
shit?
I was partying, man.
You
I was
wilding?
partying. I was wilding.
No,
It was.
it's all good.
I left nothing on the table. Let's put it that way.
Listen,
I hit my quota of just about everything,
Yeah.
and no regrets.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Salute to Perry Street.
That's right, Perry Street. Are you a friend of Bill, bro?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
The Zooms.
Come on.
Let's go tonight.
Yeah.
But were you so sober when you pissed on Chelsea Handler, fam?
I was. See, you can have fun sober. People are like, "Oh man, I can't get sober because I won't be fun or funny anymore. I won't have fun. Now that everything will go."
So you salute to your wife.
Yep.
Now listen, real reality shit. Has she stopped following your ex?
As far as I know.
Okay, let's go.
As far as I know, but I thought she did multiple times, and
she
I
was
was
loopy,
wrong.
fam. What the
Yeah.
what's
Yeah,
going
man.
on?
Yeah,
Chill,
dude.
shorty.
Dude, Jenny is one of one, bro.
Yeah,
She's
one of
one.
one.
Of one, bro.
Funny, I love it, man. You've talked about being an actor for hire, of course, but the game has changed once creators started building their own platforms. Was that a weird adjustment for you, especially considering that you once advised Kelly Oxford to be on social media?
Yeah, I tell you, man, I still haven't made the adjustment. I mean, I just came up at a different time, dude. I came up in the 80s and 90s, and you wait by the phone for a call from your agent, you get an audition, you do the work, you study, you memorize, you get completely off book, you go in, you try to be charming, you try to be as best as you can, you remember your lines, you go home and you wait by the phone again. Hopefully you get a call back and you go in and you do it again, and hopefully you book it. And I booked a bunch of shit, and it worked for me for many, many years. Still works to an extent, but it's just different now, man. It's not everyone can be a filmmaker, and and everyone can get famous too. That's the sort of weird side of all of this, is that fame has become so within reach for so many people.
Yeah.
And so it's become a real currency, like, particularly out in LA, I find. So it's a weird time. But yeah, man, I also respect the hustle. Like, be proactive, tell your stories, make some videos, cut your videos, do your thing. I'm jealous, but now with having directed this movie, I have
Come on now.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
That's what I'm talking
Let's
about,
go.
man. Let the grown-ups talk. Listen, everybody out there, have a blast with somebody and watch Untitled Home Invasion Romance.
That's right.
It looked like a lot of fun.
It was fun, man. It was hard. We didn't have a lot of time to shoot a very ambitious film, but I'm happy with how it came out. The cast was incredible, and I think you'll like it. You said you saw the trailer.
Yeah, I really
yeah.
did. All jokes aside, it looked cool. It was also dope to see Jason Biggs like out here shining in that type of
Thanks,
way.
man.
Fly guy shit. And then to know that you directed it, I was like, really hype. Since 1983, you was dealing with this,
right,
man. Your
man.
mother with her
That's
fax machine.
Look, that's right. That's right, dude. We would get the old sides faxed to us through the machine, man. I used to love the smell of that fax machine paper.
Yeah.
You remember that fax machine
Of
paper?
course, man.
Man, that shit was tight.
Best. When your
Loved it.
teacher pass it out.
Yes,
and you
lick that
fucking
shit.
smell it. Let's
Yes.
go. Rub it on your.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
everywhere. Yeah.
I love it, guys. Make sure you take advantage. Now, please, if you can do me a favor, Jason Biggs, lead the people to the water so they can GPS their directions to watch this wonderful
Yes,
film.
sir. Thank you, DSTROY. You got to go to, right now you can rent it or buy it, and it's wherever you stream movies, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, Cursor, or
Yeah.
you find it. Untitled Home Invasion Romance. That shit'll pop up.
Come on.
Check it out. It's fun, man. It's fun. It's different.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Jason Biggs, man. You had a good time?
Great time. Thank you for having me.
Come on, man. Right here, right now, Control-Alt D-STROY, SiriusXM. So are you messing with social media? Like, is there a place people could rock with you?
Yeah, Biggs Jason on Insta. Biggs Jason. Easy peasy. Yes.
Biggsy? We couldn't go with that one?
I may have to go back and see if I can nab that.
Life is amazing when you get to hang out with superheroes like Jason Biggs. Right here on Control-Alt D-STROY, SiriusXM Shade 45.